I think this might be more public knowledge now, but in case you don't know, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. Most of those Instagram models you see, they're actually just high-end. And this isn't like a conspiracy theory. This is a real thing. I first heard about this all the way back in 2017 because there was a website called Tag the Sponsor. I don't know if that's still a thing, but when you see these Instagram models living these lavish lifestyles and you wonder how they can afford it, they can't. Someone's paying for it all in exchange for, and not just doing, I mean, doing some of the craziest shit you can imagine. Like, it goes beyond just kinky. I mean, the absolute most degrading things you can think of. I can't even say it on here because this video will get taken down. But you can Google it if you're curious. This is especially common in Dubai. The biggest dead giveaway is when you see these girls traveling first class Emirates to Dubai. Dubai is where a lot of these things happen because they have a lot of money over there and there's a lot of powerful men. I promise you, these Instagram girls are not making enough money on their own to be able to afford this kind of travel. There's also yachting. When you see girls who are constantly out on yachts or private jets, a lot of times, it's because these millionaires or billionaires are actually paying them to be there and paying them for many, many other things besides just their presence. And apparently, even a lot of celebrities and influencers do this too. I guess you can question if this is morally wrong because they're consenting to it and it's their body. So who am I to tell them what they should or shouldn't do? But I think what's wrong is selling this lifestyle as if it's something they could achieve on their own. Escorting is incredibly common in many, many places, way more common than you think. And they make a lot of money. This is why you can't really trust what you see on social media, and you should never compare yourself to the girls you see online. You shouldn't be jealous of the people you see living your dream life because there's potentially a lot of nightmare stuff happening behind the scenes that you don't know about.
Oh, man. This video is for the regular girls. So if you're not a regular girl, you're an Instagram baddie. I mean, hair done, nails done, everything did. Men just give you money for being pretty. They just want to look at you. Your conversation is what gets you paid. This isn't for you. This isn't for you. This is for the that clock in and clock out. Let me tell you something. City girls down 10, regular up 20. All right. These hoes want you to believe that men are just giving them large sums of money because they're pretty. It's just because I'm pretty. I didn't see many a bad in my life and never wanted to fund nobody's lifestyle just to look at you. I just want some of you soft life to be honest about your lives actually being super hard. Okay. All right. This whole, I'm just in my femininity. I'm just bad and men just give me money. That's okay. All right. Young Miami said that she gets $500,000 a month just because she bad, just because she act bad, she real bad. Turns out she was selling that word, whipping that word, selling that white girl, working a full-time shift at Diddy's sex party, twisted nipple, LinkedIn. Do it. That's work. That's work. Hey, regular after you get off work and before you pick up your kid, go ahead and loosen that waist trainer and get you a Whopper, okay? These hoes aren't giving you the full formula. Talk about, 6 squats, 13 burpees, and crack cocaine. Add that part, crack. So if you starting to second guess yourself, scrolling's got you feeling pretty well, every time I post, I only get 37 likes, I don't get my nails done all the time. I'm trying to put myself through school. I work a 9 to 5. Maybe nobody's checking for me. Maybe nobody's not. You know who ain't checking for me? You know who not checking for me? He's a fed. I'm about to go to Ross, come back to a clean house, light a candle, get in the bed, rub my feet together like a cricket, and celebrate my freedom. What are you guys doing today?
Right.
Y'all didn't know that the vast majority of Instagram models sell box? Y'all gotta wake up, babe. First of all, they're IG models. They're not signed to an agency. And even actual modeling agencies are a gateway into selling box. That's why Kanye released that video about yachting, because even people like Hailey Bieber, even people like Kendall Jenner, and the list goes on and on and on, have been seen on yachts with rich dudes. And they're not all like buddy friends from college. You know what I mean? Like, y'all gotta wake up. What's really getting y'all fucked up and confused is believing that these girls have legit businesses. Oh, I have a link in my bio. Shop at my boutique. Buy hair from my boutique. Or I'm in law school. Or I do real estate. Or I'm da 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 da. Y'all stop. Stop being so naive. Stop believing everything that is told to you. Most of these girls can't even keep a business actually running and profitable past 2 years, let alone 5 years. You know who I'm talking about. Okay? You know why? Because they don't really make money like that. They make money doing other stuff. I'm really going to expose it. Since y'all want to come for me and be like, no, such and so was a lawyer. She's not a lawyer. No actual law student has that kind of free time to post photos all day and to take photo ops and get their hair and makeup professionally done for said photo ops. They're fucking studying. Law school is very, very rigorous. So stop believing what these girls tell you. It's just like the local pharmacist in the neighborhood who runs a car wash, or who just, you know what I'm saying, they own a laundromat, but they're really using it to wash money. Like whoever runs Mattress Firm, they own Mattress Firm, but they really like don't sell enough mattresses to justify having Mattress Firm. Like, there's so much dirty business that's going on all around you, but y'all don't notice it because y'all are asleep. And then when somebody calls you out, you call them a hater. Babe, I'm not a hater because I'm not dumb. Like, my actual day job is working with numbers. I'm not stupid. I know when a bitch is lying. So, no, you're not in law school if you have that kind of free fucking time. You're not running a real profitable boutique if you have all day to wear designer clothes that you don't sell at your boutique, and you're always on vacation, popping bottles, throwing ass on a fucking couch, smoking hookah. Y'all, wake up. People are laundering money, and they make the most money from their box selling business. Wake up.
I don't understand why so many people like still surprised about Instagram, like a place, it's like a prostitution website. Like, I don't think in 2025 people are still kind of surprised about something like this. If you're still scrolling through Instagram and you don't understand that so many of these girls are just selling pussy, something wrong with you. Like, honestly, Instagram has been like this for years. Like, all these girls have been going to Dubai, or this porta potty thing, sleeping with animals and shit just to make a couple of extra dollars, So I don't understand why so many people are still surprised about these things. It shouldn't even be trending no more. This shit should be gone. Like, Instagram is just a shitty ass place. It's just a bad place. It's just fake life. Everything on Instagram, like 99.9% of that shit is fake, including fitness. The whole fitness industry too is just a bunch of women selling sex. It's all about the transparent panties and shit and booty everywhere. We all know they're just selling sex. So I don't know why people are still surprised about it. I ain't gonna be that surprised about it because I understand this a long time ago. Once your woman tells you she's going on a trip and come back with goodies, you should know she's selling pussy, man. Unless the father is like rich, or she's like, like you've known her for a very long time, and she's kind of like this. She's been an entrepreneur for like a long time. Trust me, she's selling pussy. It's pretty obvious. And there's so many young women out there that do copy, that want to be like these girls, because they see them buy bags and you see them buy new shoes and on the different trips every day, on boats and yachts and shit. And there's so many young girls that want to be like these people, but if you know what they do, man, you're never going to strive to be like those girls. Like, I'm being for real. These are for the young ladies now. I think a lot of guys understand this by now. That's why so many guys got issues with women going on girls' trip. Because we've been understand this shit a long time ago. And women are going to try to shame you for this shit. They're going to be like, yo, you're just insecure. You're controlling. Shit like that. Every time you tell your woman to not go on a girls' trip and she said, you're just insecure, you're just controlling, trust me, you did in a VIP hall. VIP. You should know that. So that's why most times, as a man, you just gotta understand some certain things. This ain't news anymore. I know the whole Diddy shit, it's exposed them a little bit more due to the, situation with this woman. I forgot her name. She ain't not important to me. Due to the situation with Diddy thing and shit, they've been exposed a little more. But most of them, even some of these female rappers, of course it's a lot on Instagram, but even some of the female rappers, because they ain't a lot of music, they ain't a lot of money, in music. That's what they all do. That's why I tell a lot of people, you can't be jealous of what people do or other people's life. Trust me, you're gonna hurt yourself. If you know what these people do to make their money, you ain't gonna want the money. That's why I always tell so many people you gotta be contented with your life. Cause trust me, you're doing way better than you think. Look at all these girls in Dubai getting shit on and pee on and shit in their mouth and shit. You know, some of these girls in the Diddy party and getting hired up and shit, doing crazy shit to make 50 grand. Yeah, 50,000 is a lot of money, I ain't gonna lie. But sometimes the things you gotta do to make that money is just not worth the money at some point. But one thing you gotta understand is when you see money, you're gonna see women there. It's just the reality of life. Women would do anything to make money. They don't mind what they gotta do to make that money. So many things has proved that shit. Getting pooped on, getting pee on, getting shit on, fucking cameras and dogs and cats and all this shit. DD party and so many orgies and shit. Women would do anything to make money. But work. That's why you see the rise of OnlyFans. Once that shit came out, and I know a lot of women were gonna hop on that shit. And yeah, a lot of women do that shit. Like 99.9% of people using OnlyFans, like creators, they're all women. People will view them as men, yeah, but most of the creators are all women. That's why I just laugh. Like how y'all don't know this shit, man. It's obvious. That's why when I go, I'm scrolling through social media, I don't get jealous of people's life. I'm just contented with my life. I try to improve myself. I try to be better in a logical way, legal way. So I ain't gotta do stupid shit. It's gonna hump me forever. So you gotta be content with your life because let me tell you, you're doing way better than you think. Maybe you don't have that Rolls Royce or that Lambo Ferrari or that good home that you want. Or maybe the PlayStation you want. Maybe you don't have the shit. But at least you got a place to lay your head. You got things to do. You're not worried about police chasing you. You're doing way better than you think. You got life, healthy. Trust me, you're doing way better than you think. So at the end of the day, just keep doing what you gotta do, man. As long as it's not illegal, and don't copy people, man. Because these girls, you'll be surprised. You will be surprised. But anyway, let me know what y'all think about in the comment section, man. Please like and subscribe, man. I'm out.